To check in with you on how your camp is going.
I think it's going pretty good. Building some chemistry with whatever line I'm on each day and having fun. I think the vibe in the room is great. Guys are enjoying themselves, and I just want to keep going that way.
You mentioned that the summer was focused on rehab and getting your body back to where it should be. Do you feel at or close to 100%, and how has training camp every day helped with that?
Yeah, every day is getting better. Body's responding well after games, after practices. So very happy with where I'm at right now, and I just want to keep going, keep tackling the rehab sessions and the training sessions every day, and keep getting better.
I know you said on Friday's game for your preseason debut that you kind of felt more settled as the game wore on. How'd you feel last night, and was there a big difference in Game 1 versus Game 2 for you here in the preseason?
Yeah, I felt way more comfortable in the second game. I think it's going to keep going that way as we move along here. Just getting the game shape back and getting the timing right and, making plays and stuff like that. So, we got one more preseason game before the real thing starts. So just want to make sure that, we have that mentality moving forward.
Patrick Waugh said last night that you were hard on pucks and your skating was quick. Do your skating has always been such a standout attribute for you. Do you feel like that's back to your 100% after the injury?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, tough year last year, but it takes time with that type of injury. And like I said, I'm just doing all the rehab possible each and every day to get better, and feel way better than I was in the summer. So I'm really happy where I'm at, and I want to keep going.
How exciting is it to just be in training camp with your childhood friend Jonathan Drouin?
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. It's like a dream come true. Obviously, growing up together. A lot of conversations about playing the NHL someday, and finally now playing together first time professionally is great. It's awesome, especially having a guy that we push each other in the summer as well, and so our families are close. So I'm sure we're gonna have lots of fun this year.
You mentioned just the good energy around this team as training camp wears on and down to one group. What's really been the focus for these practices and also just on the power play? What have you been kind of taking from Bennett?
Yeah, systems all around. Want to make sure that everybody's on the same page and we get out there and we're predictable and know what everyone's doing in certain situations. And obviously, special teams is huge. We saw last year didn't work in our favor, so we want to make sure that penalty kill, power play, whatever it is, we're putting our best foot forward, and we're really capitalizing on our opportunities.
So how's camp been for you so far, and wanted to ask about Matthew Schaefer and how he's been progressing so far?
Yeah, it's been good. Getting the experience, every game helps. For me, he wants to learn, he's asking questions, and you see the skill set and how good of a player he is, but he wants to get better each day, and he's shown that. So it's been a good camp so far.
Consistent pair as his veteran mentor. Just what kind of things is he asking you both on and off the ice, and how important is that communication?
Communication's everything. It's everything no matter who you're playing with. The whole team. Communication's kind of the key on the ice, but like I said, he wants to learn. He wants to know the systems, know our tendencies with each other, where I like to be, where he likes to be, and it's worked pretty good so far. I think we've had some good showings. Obviously, there's always stuff to work on, and that's the other thing. He wants to work. He wants to get better. So, it's been fun to watch.
How's he been fitting in with the group off the ice?
He's great. He's fun to have around. Obviously, there's an age difference there with a lot of the guys on this team, but it's fun. It brings some youth, brings some energy, and really good off the ice.
Back to when you were a rookie, who was the defenseman that you started to skate with, and what was that dynamic like?
I don't want to date myself too much here. Well, Wisnowski was on the Jumbotron last game, and I think I don't know if Schaefer recognized him. Me and Zika were sitting there knowing we played with him. So, you go back to Boychuk and Letty, and, we've had so many good D-men here that everyone, even later in my career with Greener and Chara and guys like that. So, that's important. That's a step I want to take too for him, and make sure I'm always there. And, when he does have a question, make sure I know the answer.
There's only one preseason game remaining. Are you guys just kind of chomping at the bit to really get going here for the regular season?
I think so. I think the last couple of days feel a little bit more like season's coming up. It's kind of how it goes. The first little bit of training camps, get your feet wet, get back into it, and now it's we're getting excited for game one.
Down to one group, what's the focus for this week, getting some quality skates in?
Yeah, when games start, you're so busy, you don't get a lot of practice time. So, we got to use every moment on the ice to just get better, get the systems down, and make sure game one, we're 100% ready to go.
Just new staff for special teams this year. What have you learned from Bogner on the PK?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a very structured system. We know what he wants. We know where to be. Obviously, it takes time to learn it and get comfortable in certain positions, but I think we've done pretty good so far. Kind of tough last game, not getting a chance to show it, but no, it's good. We get to work on it in practice, and it's feeling pretty good.
Said yesterday things really clicked for him. Just what did you see from him in that game?
I thought he was skating really well yesterday and played with confidence. So, I mean, it was a really nice line. I mean, Bo and him and Einman, I thought they played well together.
What's it been like just getting to know Druin?
Excuse me?
What's it been like getting to know Druin?
Well, I mean, I guess, is it an advantage? I don't know. But I always appreciate the player. So I see the skills that he has and the vision that he has on the ice, the talent that he has. So I'm not trying to make the expectation too high, but at the same time, I know the talent that definitely there.
How has his chemistry with Horvat developed? I know they started together in as a duo, but how has it kind of progressed as the weeks go on?
Well, you know, when you're looking at Bo, I mean, for a year and a half now, he loves to give the puck. He loves to get the puck back, and Doan is a perfect fit for that. Bo loves move the puck, love to play like a North game, and I think Doan, when we were talking about a free agent at the time, I thought that was a perfect fit for him.
Do you expect Anders to be able to play Thursday?
That's the plan. That's the plan. As of today.
Yeah.
That's the plan. Obviously, the game is in 2 days, but yeah.
What he had such a consistent season last season, and it was probably more consistent than the year before when he was coming off that knee injury. What did you see out of him that allowed him to be one of your better forwards last season?
I think Anders understands what kind of player he is, and I think for him to play with Barzy would be a good. I mean, I was watching the playoffs against Pittsburgh. What was it in 2019 or something like this, and Anders was always around the net. Anders was a good fit for Barzy, so I like the idea of seeing him. So I think he understands what he needs to do on the ice and what he could bring on the table for us. And his net presence is probably going to be a big thing for us. Also, the way he might have to go get some pucks in the corner and jam that net or bring it to the pocket, stuff like this. So these are things that he's doing really well.
I know he talked a lot about the work he did, to keep the hand-eye coordination sharp around. Do you get to see some of that work? Or?
Well, he's a proud athlete. Am I surprised to hear what you're saying? No. And I see it in the practice. He always work on those things. So, like I said, great pro.
Duclair said that he's excited to develop chemistry with whatever line he's on, and he feels better every day. Have you seen progress from Duclair day to day?
Yes. Last night was very good. I thought he was skating well. I thought he was heavy on pucks. I thought and even in the practice, I mean, I love his awareness. I mean, I see it.
You obviously knew what kind of person Matthew Schaefer was from doing some scouting, but is there anything that's really, could you have predicted he'd be this mature of a person at 17, 18?
Well, I wish I'd be mature like this when I was this age, but I mean, like I said, it's impressive, and I don't know what else can I say, because I mean, since he's been here, I mean, he's been refreshing to see, to watch. He's been showing so much maturity. He's so humble, and what I love is he wants to learn. I mean, like last night on that last goal, he came in the office. He wants to know what could I've done. Hey, this is a team game here. Like you did what you had to do. We got to be more accountable, stuff like this. So he wants to be better, and he's I mean, at the young age, confidence is a big deal, and he's got a lot of confidence. So, I mean, yeah, he's got great people around him, and we're going to be very supportive of him.
The way his teammates, treat him on the ice and help him out. Do you, he's been here a few weeks now. Do you see the other guys still sort of looking at him as an 18-year-old, or are they looking at him as a teammate?
I think deep inside they know, but I don't think anybody's treating him like an 18-year-old. I mean, why? The way he handles himself on the ice. I mean, when you see him like offensively moving the puck, I mean, everybody sees that. So everybody's like, okay, this is there's a lot of talent there, and it's up to him to continue to work and show what he could do.
What do you like about Duclair with Cizikas?
I mean, last night he didn't play with Casey. Last night he played with Barzy and Pomsey. So I think Anthony will play with a lot of guys. So I feel like he said, he's ready to do whatever it takes, and that's the commitment I wanted to see from him. So he'll adjust to whoever line he's going to play with, but his mind in such a good place. So I'm very pleased with that.
With Isaiah George, obviously he's still here for a reason. Just what have you seen from him so far through camp?
What I really want to see from him is getting experience. You know, having a chance to see the guys and how they play. He probably won't play in Philly, but I mean, I think it's good for him to be around the guys and learn what is to be a pro. Don't forget, he's only 21 years old, so I mean, he's learning every day, and I think this is a good experience to be around because we got quality people on the back end, and I think he could learn a lot from these guys.
I mean, have you seen improvements? I know last year when he came up, he had a cup of coffee here, but have you seen improvements from when he went down to Bridgeport to now?
Yes, I do. I think confidence is a big thing, and I think he skates very well. I mean, he defends very well, so I think being around our guys will help him.